Hey, what is going on the YouTube? This is Robert, and today I'm bringing to the full drop list for this week, which is going to be week 10 of the spring-summer season. Now for this week, we've got a collaboration, so things are picking back up again, I suppose you could say at the end of the day. But this week is going to be Nike, I know, pronunciations, and we've got a couple of other decent lookbook pieces included, including the bucket. Yeah, the bucket. Now, it's sort of hit and miss when it comes to this collaboration, I'll be honest. There are pieces that people like, there are pieces that people dislike, and there are people who just overall aren't a fan of it, which it just happens at the end of the day. But regardless, we're just going to get straight into this, go through it as per norm. Let me know down below whether or not your items from last week have arrived or not, and what you think of this. But yeah, let's get straight into it. Okay, so like I said, obviously we've got the bucket dropping this week, which is the number one item for this week, going to be the leak type 5-gallon bucket. Estimated retails have been like $18, £15, £14, £13. I don't know, at the end of the day it's going to be under 20 in the end. Obviously with shipping and taxes in America, you might want to double cart it with something, because realistically that 18 could turn into like 35 or 40, so it's just one of those things. But yeah, moving on with obviously the main attention grab for this week, that's going to be the Nike collaboration. We've got obviously 3 different colorways, 4 different colorways in the second set of sort of items, because they're obviously 2 different as per norm. You normally get like jackets and shorts, or jackets and like joggers, and then you get like hoodies and the rest of the pieces. So yeah, for the first set, I suppose, of items, we've got the ripstop pullover, the denim puffer vest, the denim short, and the track pant, coming in black, white, and I don't know, navy into red. I don't know. You can decide on that for yourself. So personally for me, I'll be honest, I'm not a jort person. First and foremost, we've got to get that out of the way. I'm never really, it's just not me. I just can't. I know that my brother's got a pair. I know that several people wear them to either work, or some people wear them to the gym. Whatever you want, I suppose, at the end of the day. But in general, people wear them during spring, summertime, because, yeah, it's like warmth, but you're also not too warm because it's not full length. And I understand it. I get why people like them. I also understand that if the retail is $98, people will really like them for that, because that's quite a little bit under of what even just shorts or anything costs in general from Supreme. So yeah, I'm hit and miss on them. I've seen a lot of people say just the black colorway and that's it. So you can make your own decisions in the end, you know, that's that. For the puffer vest, it's difficult. I would probably say that it's the white or the black colorway. The issue with the white colorway is just that the Nike on the back is just not legible. Like, that really isn't. Like, that's a hard sell. Like, obviously the swoosh, iconic, recognizable. The text though, not so much. I also sort of wish that there was some Supreme to it. There isn't. If they released, you know, one themselves, you know, it's just on the back of the neck, isn't it? Yeah. It's a hard sell. It really is a hard sell for people, because if they release something like this themselves, as I was saying, you wouldn't really be able to tell the difference, except for the fact that it just says Supreme at the neck, which is why a lot of people aren't a big fan of it. Typically you'll have like a swoosh with Supreme, or, you know, it'd be a mix and match. This time it seems to be highly just Nike, I know, branding. The same goes for the pullover. It's at the neck, that's it. Colorways though, personally I'd say the white colorway, it's just the best. It really is. Black colorway's great, it is, but I think that the white just stands out. It just does. It stands out better. You've got the swoosh at the front as well. I just think it stands out, and the red is just iconic, realistically. I remember it used to be actually like a rare thing to have like a red swoosh, and now it's not. It's just like common. So it's funny how times change. For the track pant, I'd probably say it's the black or the white colorway. I'm just not a fan of this gradient tone. I don't know. Maybe it will look better in person. Typically some pieces do when people are wearing them and such. They just look a lot better. But currently, it's not my favourite. We then have the established crewneck dropping. It just says when Supreme was established. Small box logo. New York. Large Supreme. Personally, tan colorway, grey, navy and lilac, maybe, are probably my favourite colourways. The yellow's just a bit too vivid for me. But yeah, the other colourways are fine, but those are the standout, like 4, personally. The best 3 are obviously going to be tan, lilac, and I think grey. Sometimes it's between grey and navy, but yeah, it's just my choice in the end. From there, we've got a hoodie and sweatpant that are going to be matching, obviously. 4 colourways: black, pink, olive, and grey. I don't know when it comes to these, to be honest, which colourway is best. I'm always a sucker for grey. It just looks good. It just does. It's the truth. In terms of how legible things are, all of the colourways work perfectly fine. The text that's on the sleeve, though, inside the eye there, which is Supreme, terrible choice for that, does not stand out the most on the pink, I'll be honest. You can't really make it out, whereas the other colourways you can. Personally, my favourite's probably just going to be the olive colourway, though. I'm sure pink in like a small is probably also going to be highly sought after, because pink colourways, they're nice, and at the same time they have like a target demographic that it's aimed for, and the same that resellers will aim for. So yeah, the same sort of thing applies for the sweatpant. I think all of them are perfectly fine, though. You don't need to like focus as hard in comparison to the hoodie in terms of the sweatpant and the legibility of everything. Colourways, yet again, I still think that olive's great and grey's great, but it'd probably be between the pink and the grey, just personal. But yeah, I don't know if more is going to be added to this list or not. We'll just have to wait and see. But yeah, this is it in the end. We have the Dazzle Crusher next. Different material to the norm. Colourways. See, black colourway you'd normally say yes to, but with summer coming up, I don't know about that because of how, you know, it absorbs heat. You don't really want that, so white colourway. Maybe navy or red, but at the same time, that's not the most legible, so it might just be a white colourway. But yeah, again, it's got the same issue where you just can't read things. It's just like the smallest drop shadow. You could add the tiniest drop shadow. It would make a world of difference. But Supreme on the back, Nike on the front, is what it is. We've then got 2 hats, being a 6-panel and a chino camp cap. The first being a terry mesh back, and the second being a bleached piece. This is actually okay, to be honest, except for the terry material. A little bit hit and miss on that. Colourways are fine. This is a bit of a washed out colour for like a green or olivey sort of tone, but I love the text, or yeah, to the Supreme it just looks great. I love the woven look to it and the string look and how it's all twisted. Yeah, I like that. Any colourway is perfectly fine. Best probably be between these far 2 or the far right 2. Black colourway and white's fine, but yeah, that's just my personal take. For the bleached piece, purple. That's it. That's what I'm going for. We've got the Tag Water Short next. Colourways are okay. I'd probably say the teal's the best. Red or teal, probably. Black's perfectly fine, but I just think those 2 are the better colourways, so yeah. We then have the last piece from the collaboration being the mesh short sleeve shirt. If only it was just a short sleeve. The fact that it is mesh has obviously made a lot of people not like it. Yeah, it's just one of those things. If it wasn't, it'd be great. I've seen the photos, obviously, of people wearing, you know, like a shirt underneath or a tee underneath. I get it, but it's kind of annoying. Colourways, I think they're all sort of even, but I'd probably say it's between navy and white. Black colourway is the most legible, but yeah, I think that those 2 are the better ones. For the last 2 pieces, we've got the lightweight moleskin 6-panel and the contact short sleeve top. Colourways in this, I'd probably just say black, brown, or the blue. Yeah, that's about it. I'm not changing my mind. And the contact piece, I like the blue and this front like pinkish tone. The black's also nice with the red on it. It stands out. But yeah, I think blue's probably the strongest colourway. So that is going to cover this week as per norm. Let me know your thoughts and opinions down below, what you're going to be going for, what you like, what you dislike, or whether you're just going to leave the week alone. I might be joining that. Yeah, it doesn't hit the same as some of the old collaborations with them. I don't know. Maybe it's me. Maybe it will be a good one in the end. When you see photos of people wearing it, you always change your mind at that point, but I don't know. But yeah, like I said, let me know your thoughts and opinions down below. Other than that, I do hope that you have a good rest of your day, and I will see you all next time. Peace.